Okay everyone, welcome to another wonderful episode here at Doctors of Podiatry. We're ready to embark on a transformation. This is a really great case for a lot of great reasons. I think there's several things that I'd like to talk about. Number one, toe lengthening surgery. So in this particular case, this is a patient who flew from out of town, actually Canada, and a year ago had previous surgery. Patient was seeking toe shortening solutions in Canada, went to a clinician, and they performed the surgery. The only problem was that too much bone was excised. And in doing so, this is carpentry 101, in doing so, the toe will actually shorten, right? You remove bone, the bone will automatically shorten. The problem is that if not measured correctly to the T, to that millimeter, in this particular case, the toe shortened too much. Let's take a look here. So let's put both feet together. So number one, clearly the second toe, right? This is where the previous surgery was done. If you guys compare left to right, there's a significant difference, right? Not only is the toe shorter, but the toe is actually floating. You know, come through the front here, and I'll show you guys. That's what I mean by floating, okay? The second toe should be down here, not up there, like flying into the sky, okay? So the idea, we're gonna do a couple things here. Number one, we're gonna lengthen the toe. That's number one. Number two, we're gonna go ahead and, because the primary problem with the patient was that the long toe was causing discomfort, right? So this is also still causing a little bit of discomfort. So we're gonna go ahead and also shorten the left second using our minimally invasive technique. Tiny little keyhole incision underneath. I'll show you guys later on. But the idea is to shorten this one. Number two, lengthen this one. We're gonna go ahead and straighten number four. You see how it's kind of like the toe's a little bit crooked like that. So we're gonna bring it out to length a little bit and straighten the angular deformity. Okay. So this is going to be, again, a great case. Okay, guys, so basically this is, these are the pre-op x-rays of relevance. So what they basically did here was they excised a little bit of bone, and they also fused these two bones, what we call the proximal and middle phalanx. As everyone can see here, this is the normal, quote-unquote, the normal proximal middle. And you guys see this little space here, that's the joint. So you do see the joint here, but you don't see the joint here. This is where they fuse. So we have to unfuse the two bones and then insert the spacer implant, which is exactly what we're going to do to bring the toe out to length. Okay everyone, so we're all done. Just to kind of recap, this patient came here seeking solutions for the short toe, right second toe, secondary to previous surgery. Too much bone was excised. That's something that unfortunately we see quite a bit. Some surgeons may not be very mindful that anytime that you remove bone, the toe will shorten. In this particular case, the patient was actually seeking toe shortening surgery, but too much bone was excised, hence the short toe, so we had to go the other way. Now we have to lengthen the toe. Let's take a look here. That's exactly what we did today. So this was before. Not only was there a lot of scar tissue on the top of the toe, which was, you know, pulling the toe up, clearly the toe was also very, very short, okay? So what we basically did here, there's a little incision on the top of the second toe. We were able to lengthen the toe. There's a big difference, clearly, okay? And at the core, the idea was to match left to right, right to left, okay? And I'll explain to you exactly what that means. Let's take a look at the left here. So the patient was a little apprehensive going back to where, with good reason, where the previous original surgery was done. So we wanted to also, two reasons, functional elements as well as the aesthetic elements, we wanted to shorten the second toe, okay? And that's essentially what we did. Let me put this right here so you guys can actually see. Now, the second toe was shortened easily, about 6 millimeters or so, and it looks not only really, really good, but it will feel really, really good. Now, the grand finale, right? Patient, let's bring both feet together. Okay, so this is at the core, this is the goal, right? Left to right, right to left. Make sure that, let me dab here a second. That's called blood, that's normal. The idea is to match both feet. And to the best of our ability, it's essentially what we did here. You know, it really looks great. The patient is awake, office-based surgical suite, local anesthesia. Patient walked in, we'll be walking out. We'll be going back to Canada in about 2 days or so. Okay, so again, before, after. Okay, so I think at the core, the goal was achieved. The fun starts now, the recovery. Okay, if you guys have any questions pertaining to any of these procedures, please ask away. Okay, patient, how do you feel?
Feel really good, thank you.
Super, excellent. And as I said before, if you guys have any questions, please ask away. As always, thank you for watching.